To begin the repair process, for a Model 350 in 1¼ to 2" sizes, first close the inlet and outlet shutoff valves. Open the number 2, number 3, and number 4 test cocks to release the pressure from the valve. Unscrew the 4 bolts that hold down the black check housing. Insert a flathead screwdriver under the tabs where the bolts were and pry upward to loosen the housing. You will lift the housing out of the bronze body. Twist the sleeve at the end of the body and then pull to remove from the body. Remove the checks from the housing by pushing on the check visible at the small end of the housing using your thumb or the handle of a small screwdriver. Caution! The checks are spring-loaded. Untwist the seat from the spring retainer in a counterclockwise direction. Inspect the rubber on the poppet for cuts or debris. Next, you will inspect the sharp edge of the seat with your finger for any damage. If the seat is damaged, replace the entire check assembly. To remove a damaged seal ring, remove the screw and the retaining washer. For a temporary fix, you can flip the seal ring over to use the smooth side while waiting for your new replacement parts. You will repeat this process with the second check assembly. Place your new O-rings on the seats of each check assembly and the sleeve if needed, and lubricate the O-rings. You will wipe clean and inspect the inside of the housing. Place the sleeve on a flat surface with the bolt tab hanging off the edge. Stack the number 1 check and then the number 2 check on top of the sleeve. Make sure to line up the notches in the number 2 check with the number 1 spring retainer. Place the housing onto the checks and the sleeve. Push down on the housing with a rocking motion to seat all of the O-rings into the housing. Clean the O-rings at the ends of the housing and replace if necessary. Insert the 2 O-rings into the grooves in the housing. Lubricate the face of the housing O-rings. Make sure you have the housing facing the correct flow direction and place it down into the body. Push down with a rocking motion until the housing is down flush against the bronze body. As you push down on the housing, be careful that the O-rings do not extrude out of their grooves or become pinched by the upper edge of the body. After the housing is seated properly, insert the 4 bolts. Do not over-tighten these bolts. Your valve should be tested by trained personnel to confirm that it is working properly. You will now close the test cocks. Open your number 1 ball valve slowly to pressurize the valve and inspect for any leaks. Open the number 2 ball valve a small amount and wait for the system to pressurize. Fully open your ball valves once the system is pressurized.